Shatterhands here from Tower of War. I'm going to be talking about unit synergy between this Hammerhead here and this squad of Death Rains. Hammerhead's armed with disruption pods, claiming a 4+ cover save and a multi-tracker. Burst cannons there. Ion cannon. Weapons aren't really important in this case. I'm just talking about really how these two units, these Death Rains, armed with twin-linked missile pods, and the Flamers can work together. Actually, those Flamers and those missile pods are significant. I want to make sure you guys know that. The Flamers are important, which I'll show you in the assault phase. And this is really just how they're going to work together, circling the wagons, basically meaning that the Hammerhead there is going to be providing mobile cover for your Death Rains to jump, shoot, jump. I'll show you how it's done right now. Okay, so here we are at deployment. I've deployed this Hammerhead with the crisis suits behind it. They're going to be taking cover behind it. And that, again, I want to point out that that is going to be claiming a cover save from any shots at 12 inches away with the disruption pod, what I call the pod save. And this is going to allow that tank to survive, shrug off 50% of planet penetrating glancing hits, hopefully more if you roll well. As you can see, the crisis suits underneath are obscured, so they're going to be getting a 4-up cover save. They can be seen. Some top players will actually not mount their Hammerheads on bases. Here's our enemy over there. Shooting at them, they're going to be getting cover saves. Yes, you can see under it again. So those guys are going to have to roll well in their cover. The good thing is they have 3+ armor. The fact that this tank has an ion cannon doesn't matter. Here we're going to move the Hammerhead in the movement phase, and I like to move it at cruising speed, making it harder to hit in hand-to-hand. The crisis suits will then fire on their target. They won't confer a cover save, and then in the assault phase, they will move over again to behind the Hammerhead, basically mobile cover. The assault phase. Marines poised to assault that Hammerhead. Crisis suits behind to retaliate against those Marines. Hammerhead has moved cruising speed, so the Space Marines are going to need 6s to hit. Whenever there's assaulters nearby, always move at cruising speed with your Hammerheads. Don't worry, and get those crisis suits behind him. Interesting thing about assaults is attacking enemies over here are going to have to get bunched up, as you'll see right here. So they've assaulted, and see how close up they've gotten to assault that tank. Let's say in this case that they've scored enough 6s to hit that they've blown up the vehicle. So we're going to remove it from the board here, and I think a hand should come in shortly to do that for us. But what we'll do is we'll have our crisis suits now nearby to retaliate. Sorry for the shaky camera here. But look how they're bunched up. Now I've got flamers on my guys. So I'm going to move my crisis suits out into a position to get as many flamer hits as I can. So crisis suits are going to line up. Oh, look at that. That's cool. All right. Okay, here we are. That guy's not going to be there, but he's going to be lined up. And then we're going to get out our flamer template. Now, if you don't wipe out this unit, you are going to get assaulted. But let's look how many hits. Look, that's most of the squad. Most of the squad again, and then about 50% of the squad. That's a lot of hits. You're going to be scoring lots of wounds here. So you are going to be killing some Marines. Now, these crisis suits are not going to escape the assault the next round. So what I would probably do after flaming them is I would actually probably go in and assault. Only if those Space Marines don't have power weapons. And there's a nice electrical outlet and the rest of my kitchen. Enjoy. So that's it. That's all we have for today. Hope you found this useful. I hope you get some new ideas from this on how to use the Tau and how to kill Space Marines like those guys. Remember, your death rain suits are your best friends. They're probably the best crisis suit configuration there is. Um, that's all.